Tomorrow exam will discuss fair law enforcement. What does it mean? I don't understand. Aha, let me ask others.
Hi Erwin, what are you thinking about? Why are you confused?
Here, I'm still confused about the kewarganegaraan exam tomorrow. Do you understand that? The fair law enforcement material?
Yes, more or less I understand. Do you want to study with us? There's Chris and Imam too.
Wow, that's cool. Let's do it together.
Hi Erwin, where do you want to start learning from? Here I'll explain from what I know.
How about we start from the definition of fair law enforcement?
Oh, definition. So, fair law enforcement is the act of enforcing the law according to the state's goals. Of course, the law has to be beneficial for the people as well. Thus, to create a safe and secure place for the people who live in the country and make them prosperous compared with other countries.
Then, why the country have to make it?
Yes, because the state is the highest community group organization that has the authority to regulate and control the community and even legally enforce it for the higher public interest for the sake of upholding the law.
Oh, so the state is like a legal subject that has sovereignty and that cannot be suppressed by any other country. Is that what you meant?
Exactly.
I see. But why we need the fair law enforcement?
Let me help to answer your questions. I think yes, of course, we need fair law enforcement so that we, the people who live in the country, are safe and secure and have equal rights one before another, whatever our position are.
So, what are the functions that the state adopted?
So, there are four functions of the state adopted by the countries in the world, including carrying out order and security, seeking the welfare and prosperity of its people, defense, and also uphold justice.
Wow, what an answer. Thank
Did you know that in order to resolve cases that occur in our society fairly, the legal apparatus must enforce the law as well as possible? Thus, law enforcers are aimed to improve order and legal certainty in our society so that people will see that they have received the protection in all of their rights.
Yes, I know. I also know that in enforcing the law, there are three elements that must be always be considered, namely legal certainty, expediency, and justice.
Haha, beside that, in order to realize a national legal system based on the Pancasila and the 1945 Constitution of the Republic of our nation, the development of legal system must cover all over the legal material ones, and also the legal facilities, and thus the legal infrastructure sector as well as the law enforcement apparatus sector. And the legal apparatus has also have the task of enforcing and implementing the law, including the police, prosecutor, judiciary, and also the protection of our society as a whole. So, can you guess what their main function is?
Hmm, what are their functions?
There, I'll help to answer. So, the main function of the police agency is as an investigative agency, while the prosecutor's office functions primarily as a prosecution agency, as well as the judiciary as a court case deciding institution.
Wow, you know that? You are such a genius, see?
It's easy.
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, there is a law that regulates the power of the judiciary, right? Do you remember about that?
Oh, that. In Article number 10, paragraph 1 of Law number 14 of 1970, which has been updated to become Law number 48 of 2009. Do you remember the contents?
Absolutely no.
So, this law states that judicial power is an independent power to administer justice, to uphold law and justice. Then, do you remember the four jurisdictions of the judiciary carried out by the judiciary?
Ah, I remember that. There are general courts, religious courts, military courts, and also, what is it? The state administrative courts, right?
Yeah? Hey Imam, what do you think about law enforcement in Indonesia?
In my opinion, enforcement in Indonesia are still facing a lot of problems and challenges in order to fulfill people's sense of justice. Of course, it is also very important that law enforcement is being continuously pursued in order to improve the order of our society and legal certainty so that people will feel that they have protection of their rights and obligation.
Yeah, I think so too. Moreover, there are times when the state apparatus still carry out KKN practices, such as corruption, collusion, and nepotism. There's also bribery and thuggery. And finally, yes, fair law enforcement indeed is needed by the countries in the world, of course including Indonesia.
Wow, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciated your help. Right now, I'm really understand the material. I can certainly go above 90 for tomorrow exam, and Miss Eda will be very proud of me.
Wait a minute.
What? Nice.